Back here on the train, my name is Conductor Tyler, and up ahead waving us out is Conductor Zeke. Everybody say goodbye, Zeke.
Bye, Zeke.
Give him a wave as you go by. Just beyond Zeke to the left is a place called $50 Holler, and there you can take your little ones and they can enjoy a carousel ride and a tree house. And there's also a place over there called Bears at the Holler where you can dress a bear and stuff a bear. Make sure you dress that bear, else it would be a bear, and that would be a bit unbearable. As we come out from underneath this bridge, to the left is a green two-story building. That's the Silver Dollar Saloon. And there we have the prettiest, longest legs in town, and that's just on the bar stools. So if you haven't yet, go on in there sometime and enjoy a good show and a good root beer float. The ride is Rivertown, where we also have our water ride, Mystic River Falls. You will definitely get wet on that ride, just a heads up. And right across from Mystic River is our cinnamon bread shop. If you haven't tried our cinnamon bread yet, I highly recommend it. And to the right is Wilson Farms. Not long ago, Farmer Wilson built a giant barn. And instead of putting animals in there, he decided to build a giant swing. And he calls it his giant barn swing. I hear the train a-comin'. It's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, where I can't be free. But I hear that whistle blowing, and that's what tortures me. Valley, and to the left is our coaster called Powder Keg. It'll shoot you from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, so you better hold on tight. And to that right is our coaster called Outlaw Run. It was built in 2013, and in that same year it was awarded the best new ride in the world. Speaking of outlaws, I want to warn you folks about those two notorious train robbers. We did get word the other day that they broke out of the Silver Dollar jail, so we might want to be on the lookout for them too. And coming up ahead to the right is one of my favorite places, Moonshine Stuff. Some people like to call that stuff frog water because the first sip, it'll make you hop. The second sip, you'll start to turn green, and the third sip, you'll start to croak. If you'd like to try some, we'll drop you off, come back around and pick you up later. And I mean, we will have to pick you up. And if you look to your left, we have what we call trees. And if you look to your right, we have what we call trees. For those of you that have never left the sidewalk, that's what we call the woods. And at this time, I'd like to recognize any veterans we might have here on the train today. If you're a veteran, please raise your hand. On behalf of all of us here at Silver Dollar City and on the train, we'd like to give a couple of train whistles in your honor. Our engineer Ichabod says thank you for your service. Once again, please keep your hands and feet within the car at all times. We are in rattlesnake country. Not long ago, a woman just barely had her foot hanging off, and a giant copper-headed rattlesnake came up and dragged her right off. We haven't seen her or that snake since, but we did get word the other day that her husband's been down at the saloon singing "Happy Days Are Here Again." And we are now entering the town of Pottersville, Missouri. Looks like there's a population of 3 now instead of 4. I guess the mercantile went out of business. Either that or the dog ran off. We are now leaving. Hey, goodbye, what's going on up there? We shouldn't be slowing down right now. Oh, folks, this is... Give it up for Alfie and Ralphie Bowen, everybody. They never seem to learn, do they? Well, now that we got rid of them two, I just want to let you know that if you came here with a day pass or a day ticket, you can take that up front and exchange it for a season pass and come out here all season long and enjoy the seasonal festivals and activities and get robbed anytime you want to. Once again, keep your hands and feet within the car at all times. We're coming to watch St. Mary's Tunnel pretty soon, and we're going to have a girl fashion screaming contest, so get ready for that. All right, there we go. R1, screen. R2, screen. R3 and 4, screen. Hey, Ichabod, what'd you think of that? Yeah, I thought so too. How about a couple more whistles, Ichabod? As we come around this corner to the left is our roundhouse. That's where the engineers like to hang out, do any maintenance repairs on the trains if the trains need it. That's also where the trains sleep at night while the park is closed. And if you look, you'll notice our roundhouse is actually square. That's because we don't really cut corners around here. This last season was the opening of the new location of our ride Fire in the Hole, which is over here in the Fire District. It's a big indoor roller coaster that's over here to your left. Everybody say, Fire in the Hole! We're going to be coming up on another crossing soon, and some more people will want to say hello. So on my signal, I want you to give them a howdy. For cars 3 and 4, I have a message for you. All right, here we go. Caller 1, say howdy.
Howdy.
Caller 2, say howdy. 3 and 4 say Yankees. We are now coming back up on the depot, so start gathering all your belongings, your friends, your relatives, and your trashy relatives, because if you don't want them, we really don't want them either. Please stay seated until I give the go-ahead. We must wait for the train to come to a complete stop, and it has a tendency to jerk sometimes. So please wait. And wait. Wait. All right, you can now exit to your left. Watch your step, watch your head.
You'll see $50 holler. We got all sorts of fun for the kids over there, like a greenhouse, carousel, and a store called Bears at the Holler where you can build your own bear. You can even get clothes for that bear there. That way you don't have a bear. Let's face it, y'all, having that bear would just be unbearable. The other day, but you did tell her I said hi. Get my mother duck. Now, over on the right, we're going to be rolling back.